MH370 pilot's home simulator data not evidence of murder-suicide, says Australian government. An apparent clue to the involvement of the chief pilot in the mass murder and suicide theory of MH370's disappearance, which helped shape the vastly expensive search for the wreckage, has been downgraded to merely the possibility of planning. Infrastructure Minister Darren Chester declined to explain the apparent contradiction on Monday night, despite repeated calls to his parliamentary staffers over 4 days and a direct appeal to the minister on Twitter. A statement issued by the Australian Transport Safety Bureau ATSB seems to upend the faith former Prime Minister Tony Abbott held in an unreported Malaysian government belief there was evidence of suspicious conduct by the chief pilot. At issue is the hotly contested report that the FBI gathered data from the MH370 captain's home simulator that shows he plotted a course to the southern Indian Ocean as planning for a murder-suicide. According to a source, the ATSB took the murder-suicide theory so seriously that expert mapping of possible crash locations took it into account. This would put the Bureau squarely at odds with the minister now in charge. Media player. Space to play, M to mute, left and right to seek audio. Calls for closure on MH370 mysteries on the ATSB website. A ministerial statement says there is no evidence to support the claim of murder-suicide. The simulator information shows only the possibility of planning. It does not reveal what happened on the night of its disappearance or where the aircraft is located, the statement says. While the FBI data provides a piece of information, the best available evidence of the aircraft's location is based on what we know from the last satellite communications with the aircraft. This is indeed the consensus of international satellite and aircraft specialists. Relatives of missing passengers argue the Malaysian government must be more forthcoming with the information gathered by the Royal Malaysia Police Investigation Team. Bangkok. For 2 years and more, it has been a lost ship, a metal container carrying 239 souls that simply disappeared one late Asian night, never to be seen again. And now, the search for the remains of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 Plus likely will become a thing of memory, too. With Friday's announcement that the meticulous ocean search for the missing jetliner will be suspended in effect, called off, one of this decade's most tantalizing unanswered questions is headed toward becoming, in effect, a cold case. I am not surprised it's coming to an end without any answers. Plus, Tony Wong, a businessman in Kuala Lumpur, said Monday. People are slowly forgetting the incident, he said. No one will ever know the truth. The truth may be out there. The problem is, you have to know where to look. And that's been precisely the problem all along. The Boeing 777-200 vanished on a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing on March 8, 2014. Investigators believed it turned back west and then south before dropping into the Indian Ocean west of Australia, where the search has been concentrated. The Malaysian government has concluded that it was deliberately steered off course. Conspiracy theories, unsurprisingly, still abound in the vacuum of facts. Was it blown up? Steered into the sea? Diverted to a remote airstrip somewhere? Abducted by aliens? For a long stretch, it seemed the world's biggest loose and a global obsession. Plus, for weeks, a niggling unsolved riddle for years. And behind the epic tale were the lost souls and the families they left behind, which expected maximum effort and, to hear many relatives tell it over the long months, a successful resolution. They were not happy at the news that the search was being suspended. To varying degrees, they have accused investigators and searchers and the governments overseeing them of disingenuousness, incompetence and nefarious political agendas. Inski. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe our channel.